I've made so many mistakes in order to learn these 5 lessons that I'm gonna teach you in these next 10 minutes. So we're back with the notebook style videos. I'm liking to make these ones. And the first lesson is no one is coming to save you. You need to realize this. You need to start living your life doing the things you need to do because no one is coming to save you. You need to stop waiting for your friends, for your parents, for your brothers, for your mentors, for everyone to come and give you an opportunity. You need to stop waiting for the perfect time because if you wait for the perfect time, your life is gonna pass by and you haven't accomplished anything or even tried anything of the things you wanted to do. If you don't realize this, it's gonna be, or if you realize it's too late, your life will pass by and you'll have a lot of regret that you didn't do the things that you had to do. So the sooner you realize this and understand this, the better it's gonna be for you. The second thing I wrote in here is never sell yourself short. What do I mean by this? Is all the people usually do this is they set goals too low. If you don't believe in yourself, who's gonna believe in you? You should be your biggest fan and your biggest supporter. If you need to set higher goals, if you set a short goal, like let's say a low goal, and you don't accomplish it, you didn't like do anything. If you aim high and you fall short, you made some progress, like you made something good. You need to like aim always high. If you don't believe in yourself, like it's not gonna be possible. I believe I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm on the path to it, and I know there's no way in this world that's not gonna happen because I really, truly believe that I'm capable of doing it and that it's gonna happen. Of course, you need to take action and do the work, but there's no way in this world that's not gonna happen to me because I really believe in it. So you need to set higher goals, and that's gonna push you. If you see your goals every day, that's gonna push you to work harder and to wanna make more. Like it's gonna inspire you and motivate you. So yeah, believe in yourself and set high goals. The third thing, I learned this one from Jordan Welch, and as well is mentioned in a book. It's understand the compound effect. The compound effect means the small habits and actions you make every day. They compound. And right now you're thinking like, oh, that's good. Like you're thinking that's a positive thing. But that also applies to bad things and negative things. If you eat junk food for every day, right now you're not gonna realize this because you're young and your body's healthy. But in 10 years, the price might be a heart attack, or you're fat, or you're unhealthy. Right now, you don't realize. If you don't go to the gym, if you don't exercise, if you don't do the good habit, if you're only following bad habits and a bad routine right now, that's gonna compound too. You're gonna realize it. Of course, it also applies because everyone knows like. That's what you first thought of that I was talking about. If you go to the gym every day, you're gonna have a good physique. If you work on your business every day, your business is gonna pop up and start making money. If you do the hard work, you're gonna see results. And that's true. That's what you should be doing. That's what this third point is about. But you need to realize that it also applies for the bad things, the negative things in life. So take those out and focus on the small habits of every day and doing the right thing. The fourth one, It's one lesson that I've learned recently, I could say. I've always knew this, but I didn't come to fully understand it until now. About imperfect execution. I don't know how you say that. Execution. Imperfect execution is much better than perfect planning. This means that taking action is always gonna, the guy who takes action is always gonna beat the guy that just have ideas. This has been me a lot of times, but a lot of people that I meet, for example, a lot of friends, conversations I have, it's people that they come with this crazy idea. They tell me, oh, I have this crazy idea, I thought of the name, the logo, everything. I have this crazy idea. And then you ask them, oh, show me, do you have a website? They say, no, I don't have a website yet, because I need to do this and this first. Do you have, let's say it's an online store, a brand, clothing brand. Do you have a sample? No, I don't have a sample because I need to finish this first and get more money. Always excuses. You have the idea, but you don't execute on it. Imperfect execution is always gonna be better than perfect planning. People respect execution more than they respect ideas. Once you truly understand that, you're gonna get so much ahead. Let's say my first business, for example, I don't know if this will be a good example, but I had this idea in class. I'm a really huge soccer fan or football fan, whatever you call it. For me, it's football. And I wanted this jersey that was like from years ago, like really old one, and they don't make it anymore. So I had to go to a weird website that makes soccer jerseys, and I bought this jersey, and it arrived to my house. I was so happy with it, really cool. And I was like, these people in China are making this product that I liked, and I bought it. And there's a lot of people like me, that there's a lot of soccer fans in the world. And I'm like, why don't I sell this? And I had this crazy idea that, oh, I'll make a website, I'll make an Instagram page, I'll make this logo. And instead of thinking just the idea, because I've had a lot of ideas before, I was in the back of class, I put on my computer and I started working on it. And every day since then, during class, you could see me in my computer building the website, adding the jerseys to the website, designing the logo. And I launched my first business. I started selling to my close friends. Then I started posting on TikTok. My TikTok page blew up. I started getting traffic to it. I started affiliate marketing with other content creators. And that was my first business ever. I was running a business at 15 years old, I think I was. And I was making money off it in the back of the class when I had no experience. I had nothing. And that taught me how to attract people in social media, how to launch a website, how to choose a product. That taught me so many valuable lessons, and I didn't know what I was doing at the moment. It was just imperfect execution, imperfect action that lead to results. If I was just thinking, and bro, you keep thinking, and it's just an idea, it doesn't work. How are you gonna get results? So this imperfect execution idea, that's number 4, leads to number 5, that is, you should go and try your passion at least once. Whatever your passion is, let's think about some example. If it's business, you could try. If your passion is business, or a sport, or being an artist, make music, a content creator. If your passion is to being a content creator, start posting. Imperfect action. Even if your videos are bad right now, just start posting and you'll see results. At the end of the day, you'll make take a month, it may take 2 years, but try it. And I wrote here, a good attempt is at least 2 years. So if you go and try, you post 20 videos for a month and you don't see results and you give up, that's, you weren't even trying. Like, that doesn't count as an attempt. You can't say like, oh, I tried, yeah, and you posted 10 TikToks. That's not a try. A good attempt is 2 years. When you stick to something for 2 years and it doesn't work for you, or you don't like it or something, then you can say, oh, I tried it, that's not for me, let's go for the next thing. So this was a little bit over 2 minutes, it's fine. And that's the lessons for today. Some things I've learned. I'm still young in my journey, have so many more things to learn, but I feel like for my age I'm doing pretty good. I have a really good understanding of my ideas and my interests and everything. But one thing that you should always have is a student mindset. You should never be thinking like, oh, I know everything, I know more than this guy. You can learn a lot of things from so many different people. Even if you see a random guy on there that you think, oh, this guy, like, what is he gonna teach me? Like, I'm way better than him. You can always learn from people, and you should always have that student mindset that people know things that you don't know, or people know how to do things better than you and they can teach you. You should always be open to learn. So I'm still young in my journey. I have so many mistakes to make, and I'll keep learning. I'll keep sharing also with you guys. So that's the video for today, and that's it.